If I'm not mistaken, this is the van from Pimp, right? I think it is. I'm not sure, but this is rad. I don't care what people say. Little caravan. This thing is cool. Man. Oh yeah, this is dope. I really like this. Oh, look who's there. She's chilling like a villain. Man, she drives so nice. Big shout out to Mata, Francisco Mata, for working on my car. It's running so good. And just like I said, that then is gonna do something, right? All right, made it to the top floor. One of my favorite floors, just because you can see some of the different big buildings all around us. And this is when I really like LA. Early in the morning, when I'm able to drive back, there's no that much traffic. I don't like it when it gets sunny, and then there's a lot of people out and road rage and all that good stuff. Excuse me. One of my favorite colors on the Datsuns, that mustardy. I don't know the actual professional name on it, but one of my favorite colors for sure. Black wheels, done. Lower it, you're good. Ooh, a Bluebird. They have a lot of room for how small these cars are. Look at that, all that leg room. So very nice. It's cool. What is this, a French car? Pow. Look, but don't touch. I hear ya. It's cool. Very cool. So some of you guys may not know, but the S209 is actually, I mean, compared to all the other Super STIs, is one of the more rare models. It was definitely more expensive when it first came out than, you know, just a regular STI. I think it's like close to 50 grand. But yeah, this Japanese cruising is definitely one of the best events. And so, like I said, anybody who likes Japanese cars, I definitely would recommend making plans around coming to this event. And the reason why is because, you know, it shouldn't get canceled. I believe they're Rain and Shine, and it's at this location, so you know that cops just are not gonna show up and roll people out. And if you came all the way from Washington or Utah, you're like, what the hell? Now, don't take my word for it. Big disclaimer, what if it does happen? I don't want you guys to DM me and be like, you dumbass, he told me it wasn't, nothing was gonna happen. So I just want to make sure that you guys know I wouldn't say that for like a car meet, parking lot meet, because then yeah, there's no control over it. But an event like this, I think it's fair to say that they'll be notifying people if it does get canceled. But most of the time they'll host it. Now when it rains, obviously a lot of people, especially here in California, have zero clue how to drive. I'll be the first one to admit. I mean, it starts sprinkling and people just panic. So that is one thing we lack in Southern California. Maybe we need to learn how to drive. I know Northern California, they rain, fog, they're chilling, they're good. But here in Southern Cali, man, I don't know what happens to us. And then you add on those Beamer owners that don't know how to use a turn signal, and then it just gets really bad. Shout out to the BMW owners. And so yeah, there's a few events that you would definitely want to do, especially like almost like SEMA, right? Like, you know for a fact people are going to be in town for that. I don't know much about which cars were brought from different places. I am to assume that you know, there's some cars here right now from a whole different part of California or even the United States for this event, because they've seen the coverage before, they've seen how good it gets. And it's like this one, Montana, but I don't know if they just have the plates or the car came from there. But we'll leave it at that. We won't ask too many questions. I've seen this EF before. It catches my attention every single time because of the OZ racing wheels. I think it's just cool. It's a different approach, you know. Most people go with the T37s or the Mugans, and those work, don't get me wrong, but it's always appreciated and welcome when they put something different that normally you wouldn't see. It's Datsun right here. It's beautiful cars. You guys want to talk about old school? This is old school. My bad, man. Let me get out of his way. Ooh, Samurai? Oh my goodness. So a lot of different cool cars here. Damn. This is rad. Super cool. Really like that. Mini trucking, as you guys know, I definitely enjoy those. The bed, I'm sure it dances. I love seeing suspension setups. Look at that. The fuel cell gets raised. Everything just, wow. Very cool. Very rad. Definitely. Hey, how did he sneak in? I guess it let any car in. Big shout out to Rafa. He's gonna get mad. He's like, what are you talking about? Homie Rafa's here. Very clean CD 7. Very nice. Just here, just hanging out. Always quiet. Always quiet. Beautiful 7 gen. Love how he hasn't taken out the sticker of a new car, and this thing is immaculate. I don't know if it's the same car that we've seen in the past, maybe just resprayed. I could be wrong, but there was a 7 gen like this, just immaculate, and the owner had it for the longest and just kept it super clean. Then he ended up selling it, and yeah, I know. But hello Rafa, how are you, my friend? I'll see if I see you, I'll stop by and say hi. I didn't know you were here though. You must have pulled in really early. I'm gonna ask you what time you came in, because I got here at 7. Either you came in really early and then I was just, no, actually you might have come in after, because I was here at 7. I went into the event around 8, and then I think that's where you must have come in and then parked with the top.
For you? You live out here? Huh? You live out here? Not wet.
That's a flex right there. The guy right there in the building, just in his Porsche or his terrace. That's a flex to me. I love that. If you guys don't know what I mean, this is what I mean. Right there, the guy right there, just on his building. On a Sunday morning, he's drinking his coffee, and then he has all these rattle making noises, cars disturbing his beautiful Sunday morning. But I mean, it's to be expected, right? You're next to an automotive museum, so I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. You'll know every single event that's going on. You can just walk across the street and you'll be here. I would not want to park next to a school though, that's for sure. That's just, there's no winning that. You ever see some people and you're like, I think I've seen you somewhere? Yeah, I just had that moment right now. Some dude looked at me and I was like, Well, this is cool. This is really cool. I saw it coming in. I really like the fact that it's something different. I don't know what these cars come with from factory. I would think that they're 2.3 NA. But if I'm not mistaken, there's a turbo in there. And it doesn't look, I guess, factory, just based on the different intercooling piping that he's using. But I could be wrong. I mean, maybe he just upgraded it. What is this? 16 valve, but that doesn't tell me if it's boosted from factory or not. I don't know, but this is cool. I really like this. Protege. These are the ones that they use for the clones of the Evo 5s. Yeah, I don't know. Be a good question. I don't know why Mazda does some cool stuff here and there. I don't know if it's reliable, but they do some cool stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's actually a Protege that came turbo from factory, because there's just, you know, a million and one details that I don't know about cars. Gentlemen will interview. I'll be back. Hero or Hero style theme, so it's always nice to see. It's perfect weather. This is my, oh, by the way, anybody who's new to the channel or just kind of watching this video for the first time, this is what I do. I walk around and I mumble to myself. Actually, not to myself, I'm talking to some of you guys. Although some of you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys look on the you guys watch the video on mute. And seriously, I don't take offense to that. I don't even listen to myself all the time, so I don't blame you guys. Let's check out some of the other cars out here. And yeah, I think it's gonna be the whole coverage, guys. I've been at it for about 2.5 hours. I also want to enjoy myself, just to kind of hang out. This is nice, a Legend. You don't see that very often, and it's very clean.
Don't see many of them in there.
Really nice, and that condition is amazing. NSX, I think they're cool. I don't know. My buddy Juan wants one. I told him, like, really? You want an NSX? He's like, yeah. I'm like, why? It's like, 'cause they're super cool. And I was like, I keep hearing that. Maybe, just maybe, I just can't afford one. That's why I don't see it, you know? It's like the Integras. I just don't see how cool they are. Ooh, this is beautiful. 5-lug everything, huh? I wonder if this is I think this is a real deal on Type R. What, the chase front end? I don't know. If I didn't get your car, don't take it personal. I missed it, or there was people surrounding it, and I don't know, I just didn't go back. But God, man, such great quality. These Z3s, if I'm not mistaken, the shoes they call them, it looks so good just rolling. I've seen this car at various events because there is something about them that they're not as common. Man, look at that fitment though. The guy nailed it. Kudos to the gentleman. Must be so fun to drive.
He has a lot of cars.
Beautiful 240. Well, just another beautiful Sunday morning here in Southern California. So hope you guys enjoy the coverage. I sure gonna continue to enjoy myself, taking some pictures and just saying hi to some of my friends. Peterson Museum, honestly, one of the best spots for me to come in and just be, because I like the vibe of it. I love the drive, although I took the wrong freeway today, and so I had to go around. But I even told my wife, I'm like, you know, you want to come around and run while I record? And she thought about it, but then she's like, well, I gotta do X, Y, and Z. I was like, okay, cool, no worries. But I'm sure you'll enjoy going and running in that area. It's just, West LA is cool. Tofu. Something you don't see that often, the SCs. Damn, look at this. Ooh, good job. Wow, great job to the owner. This is such a subtle, awesome build. Big old brakes. Look at those lines. Those brake lines are just, but those are not brake lines, those are fuel lines. Interesting. And coolant. Oh, they have lines for everything. Okay, cool. Coolant, brake, fuel. It's 240 we've seen various events. Alrighty guys, thank you guys so much for cruising, walking with me, and yeah, I'm gonna enjoy myself taking more pictures, and hope you guys enjoy the coverage. So thank you if you sat through the long video of the rolling, because yeah, I stood out there for a long time. So thank you, Peterson Museum, Japanese Cruising. Awesome event. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.